kind of motions, and several of the guards go onto the ship. And they're like, there was some precious cargo on there. And an ambassador. And from the report of the message, the ambassador didn't exactly make it here.
No, he got sucked into the fucking ocean because your people driving these fucking ships.
Hey, they ain't my fucking people, all right? I don't work for them.
I don't know whose fucking people it is, but it's not my people either. And I don't like the fact that you're corralling us with my back against the wall.
Well, welcome to the capital.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell him what's what.
What'd you say?
I said, well, welcome to the capital.
Yeah. Merry fucking welcome, Bluears, and fuck this shit.
Very welcome.
He's like,
ambassador's down at the bottom of the fucking water. All those innocent people are down. You're gonna go tell those fucking fathers and those families that they're with them?
Look, we got social work coming to deal with them. All right.
About your social work. What are you gonna do for those people?
That's different. That's a different department.
Oh, fuck your different department.
I'm
one meeting us right now. Where's social work to talk to us?
Well,
Hieu puts like a hand on Earl's shoulder, and he's like, take a breath.
Alright, like Earl
Jerry laughs at
Earl turns, puts his hand looks towards the water and takes a deep breath and back off.
I like to imagine his helmet squeaks a little because of the water.
I like to imagine too, in idle passing, when you're on the boat, you'll hear a soft ting, and you'll see a sunflower seed fall out.
He's spitting it.
Spitting them at the eyes and they just fall out.
Never see him put them in.
Never. He's just always got a fucking cheek full. Just,
like a chaw.
Slowly siphoning one over and nibbling on it. And
yes. Baseball memory vibes right there. All right, so this guy, he looks like he means business. He looks like he means well. He's doing his job as well. He's not targeting any of you for any malicious reasons or anything like that. He was told, he was commanded to come check out the survivors of the ship because 99 people died and they are gonna have to do some paperwork. That's the vibe you're getting. So he's not the best communicator. All right. So he's like, all right, listen, we got off on the wrong foot. All I know is that there were a lot of people on that ship that died. You all survived. And there was one political person of importance that was also among the dead, which unfortunately makes you all suspects in the murder.
Whoa.
So we're gonna have to get everybody's story, and we're gonna have to make sure that it all checks out, basically is what we're saying. But we gotta go find the 7th person. So
fucking story. Where's your pen and paper? Take the fucking story. I'll tell you right now.
Well, he's not gonna do it out in the open.
Well, let's fucking go. I don't know. Send your pen. Go find how many people you got in this giant capital. Go find the 7th.
Well, you see, I only got 6 men. 3 of them are in there looking for the 3rd guy. Anyway, so 3 of these guys come out.
Tell me the logistics.
They're very upfront. These guys, the people in the Capitol. They're if you've ever been to New York City, they'll tell you exactly how they feel. So that's these guys. The 3 that went inside come walking out with the man in black, and they go to the harbor master's office. Yeah, so they walk over there. He's like, all right, you're going to have to answer some questions. We're going to have to fill out a report. We got to go take this guy's statement real quick. So
he's coming with us.
Can we go first? We want to go.
Well, he's going to go first.
He's trying to go.
He's going to go first, and then we'll bring you all in one at a time. All right. So he goes in and speaks to the man in black. Man in black comes out, notably not handcuffed or anything, and just kind of yeah, he's still got his thing on. That's his religious liberty is to wear that no matter where he's at. So he mills around the office there, and then
the social work here, yeah.
Social work is the Red Cross equivalent is over there dealing with.
Earl would be concerned about this if they had not shown up pre-post days. Earl would probably start going to console families.
So
and he's
breaking
jack of all trades.
The news. Not like a therapist, but it's these people deserve to know that their fucking wife and unborn child died.
I gave them my seat. They were very good. They drowned, but they were very
I would not say I gave them my seat.
Oh, that might not be the way to word it.
I scattered my seeds across your people. They're all dead.
Okay, so the man in black was questioned, and he singles out Mylos for some reason.
The man in black?
No, the lieutenant.
The guard driver.
Yeah. He goes, boy, come in here.
I'm gonna just make he's not gonna.
He doesn't speak good common. I'll just mention his name.
Yeah, we'll worry about that. That's fine. So he brings you into the office, sits you down at the table, hands you a black cup of coffee, as if you would just drink that.
Flick my tongue in it.
And he flick your tongue in it. Is that what you said?
Alright, it's not so bad. He's not drinking.
It's not so.
And he leans back and he's like,
Not even looking at
There's like a swinging light bulb in the middle.
yeah, like he's like,
It's not even a chair.
it's just he's just doing that.
It's like bad cop, ultimately relaxed cop.
Yeah, he totally changes when he's in his office. No, he's like, so tell me what you see, what you saw.
What I see? I see pink smoke. You know how you see. I never seen pink smoke before. You know, have you seen this pink smoke?
Yeah, I've seen the pink smoke.
Is there other color smoke? Do you know?
I believe there's other color smoke.
Can you tell me the other colors? And what's it for? Do you
Green,
They have green. Oh,
blue,
what has the green and the blue? Oh,
black.
I see black smoke.
Anyway, tell me about the. You see a guy in a cape with a suitcase.
Like D's cape? And he shows him his cape.
Yeah, kind of like that, but nicer.
This is a nice cape.
Well,
Okay, man in... Yeah, I see him. He over there with the rich people were over there. He had tomato on his face.
tomato. I'm gonna write that down.
Nice. You have tomatoes?
Yeah, we got tomatoes.
You can I have?
Yeah. I don't have them here.
Oh.
You can go to the market and get some.
Which way is the market?
Oh, it's pretty far to the west. Well, we're about that in a minute.
Okay, thank you. So I have never been here in this capital. You know how it go.
Where you from, son?
The mountains in the northeast Nomad Mountain. You know the Latender Guild. You know up there. The mountains.
No man's.
Yeah.
You came all the way here from No Man's?
Yeah, someone give me ticket or bring ticket to my village. They say, you go, Mylos. And I say, okay, I go. That sounds a good idea, you know? You take opportunities sometimes. You know what I mean.
Okay. Go ahead and step out, son. Absolutely not.
Do you have tomato for me?
I'll have somebody show you where the
Who,
tomatoes
you?
are at. I don't have any here.
Who
I don't
you
eat.
saying?
I have coffee.
I take
I have
coffee.
cigarettes.
I take cigarettes.
All right, he hands you a box of like generic. It says cigarettes on the front of it.
So I eat...
12
You don't eat them.
broken cop.
You don't have somebody show you out there. There's a lot of guys.
What's this cigarette?
Go out there.
Never come back. Can I have...
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. What's your name before I go? What's your name?
Anthony. Anthony looks like he's just a human.
One pencil?
Lieutenant Tony.
+1.
Yeah, Lieutenant Tony. He's just a regular human guy. He's got like short black hair. He's wearing the Harbor Master's garb, which is basically just like a light colored like leather armor, basically, with a cape that has the like Lunatian thing on it, so you know that he's an official. Not really well armored, not well armed. I think he has just like a little dagger or something like that. But he's basically just all the Harbor Master does is make sure the ships come in and get checked for contraband, and the ships leaving don't have anybody being like trafficked on them. That's all he does. So he's not even part of the like official investigation unit. He's just the first one to encounter
Us.
you guys. So, you know, he might be a little bit of a ladder climber. All right, Lieutenant Tony. So we'll see about that. Anyway, he ushered you out of the office.
Okay, thank you. I'll be waiting for tomato.
Okay, all right. Yeah. He has one of the soldiers bring King in. Take a seat.
I think,
Okay.
what you need from me?
Your friend isn't very helpful.
I don't think I've ever told you I had a friend here.
Well, I'm assuming he's your friend because you guys came off the boat together and miraculously survived while 100 people died. So, you know, maybe helped each other survive. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, what'd you see on the ship?
On the ship, not much. I was one of the first to be thrown overboard, but man, there's a story after that.
Oh, yeah.
I have to tell you,
Probably swim pretty well,
I
huh?
took so many just shrapnel wood together. I made rafts. I put people on those rafts, and I saved tens of lives
Tense, huh?
before they just drowned each other. Like, one of the people I saved, you can see she has a spider out there, a metal spider, and like put her on the raft. There were these people in suits of armor. They were sinking left and right. Basically,
Yeah, armor's pretty heavy.
They didn't just like take over by a wave. They would have lived because of me.
Okay. Sure, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean,
I knew your father. Good man.
he's not involved in this.
No, I didn't say he was.
So, I'm telling you my story.
Just saying his reputation precedes himself a little bit.
Great. But what I'm telling you here is my reputation is I saved tens of people before that big wave came up.
Well, unfortunately, you didn't save the right person.
Before... Who is the right person here?
The one that maybe was needed to complete the delegation for the Continental Congress that's happening in 2 days. The one that completely represents the second most powerful city in the realm. You just happen to let that guy drown?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell me how everybody ended up in the water in the first place?
Well, all I remember is there being way too many people. Couldn't even walk anywhere. And all of a sudden, this explosion basically catapulted us into the water.
What kind of explosion are we talking about?
Instant.
Instant? Okay. As most explosions are. Not generally a gradual thing that happens.
If you want an explosive expert, I mean,
It was a very
go find someone
slow
else.
explosion. Gradually took over the ship. It's not an explosion, sir.
Okay. Well, here's the problem. As the only survivors, it's very likely that one of you had something to do with this explosion that killed this man. And while I hate to say it, common folk die every day. But it's not every day that the ambassador for the Duke of Steel said this killed. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on you all. And basically what I'm saying is you're not gonna be able to leave the capital. You have to remain here. There's 2 bridges in. There's 4 ports out. You're all going to be blacklisted on ports of entry. You all must remain in the capital until the investigation is complete. And if summoned to Fort Spear, which is where the police precinct is, at any time you have to go there immediately. Or you may be jailed.
I don't know these people.
Well, you're about to get to know them. Because you're going to be together. We got eyes and ears everywhere. Just remember that. And he says, get out.
I don't know you all, but they're telling me we can't get out of here.
As soon as you come out, I grab you by the collar of your shirt and say, what the fuck did you tell me?
I told them the truth. There's a hero in there. But despite everything, we fell apart. But what they told me is we can't leave. We're trapped in here.
She's Team Rample constantly looking up to the
What a drag.
Ears like eyes rolling, bar back.
Listen, they said they're watching the ports, they're watching the bridges, they have eyes everywhere, and we're trapped here, maybe sequestered to Fort Spear if they ever so ask for it, but definitely in the capital for now.
What, they think we had something to do with this?
Seems like it.
I have spear?
Fort Spear.
No, not yet, son. Not yet.
Okay. That man,
I don't know why. They think we're friends. They think we're a gang that plays fucking shuffleboard and hangs out.
Delos? Who's Delos?
Did he say anything about that fancy motherfucker in the suit?
I guess we're friends with him too. We should go tell him.
What the fuck? Where did he go? After he left?
You guys look.
And they took Jerry in.
Yeah.
Did
I went
he
in?
stay with us?
No.
You didn't.
No, I'm not.
They took Mylos
They
in.
took Mylos.
Yeah.
I know somebody on the side.
Milo was very unaccommodating.
When did the guy, the man in black, did he after he came out, did he come back to our group and stay here with us, or did they send him off somewhere else?
He was waiting outside the quartermaster's office when King came out and came over to tell you guys all this. If you guys look back over there and he's gone.
Would I happen to know what religion he was a part of with like the veil?
Yeah,
It's like a regional traditional thing. It's not religious specifically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's just gone.
He's not there. He's not on the port with you.
I'm gonna ask that one of the,
There's a lot of people around and yeah, you just don't see him.
I'm gonna ask like one of the guards. It's like, are the guards still like keeping this like kind of like an eye on us?
They're around, yeah.
I'm like pull one over and be like, where'd our seventh friend go? What do you mean? I'm asking you a question, son. You're in charge of looking out for 7 fucking people. One of them's in the office with your captain, lieutenant.
Okay.
Where'd the other guy go? My friend here's telling us that we're all locked in the capital.
Look, there's a lot of guys.
Oh my fuck.
All right. What do he look like? You want me to take down?
What did he look like? Wearing a fucking black veil over his face.
All right, black veil.
No, it's not a fucking missing persons report. He's a person of interest. Your lieutenant just talked to him.
Well, I'll ask the lieutenant then. Maybe he knows what's going on. Look, I'm the private. I'm new.
Yeah, it's always passing the buck with you fucking people.
Well, y'all, you people. Okay, it's always you people.
I didn't mean it like I
You people. First the rabbit.
Earl is just like screaming rage.
He's not normally like this. He's just fucking it up.
Yeah.
Like,
Not used to talking to people in this
Accidentally
manner.
racist.
hey,
You people got something against munitions? No, it's not. It's just like people about.
they are mostly like just like white humans, so they're probably yeah. Okay, so King passes off that information to you guys. You notice there's a lot of guards like milling around, and they kind of side eye you. I think they've gotten the notice from their lieutenant that they have a description of you all, and they're obviously. Yeah, well, interesting how that works. And something you do notice though is that another ferry just arrived, the one behind you. And offloaded like a similar amount of people that were on your ferry. So probably like 100+ people come off. It's in the slip directly next to the one you got off of. So between you and the quartermaster's office, and this crowd of people just comes out, like all kind, like people with boxes of wares that they're gonna sell, people with like clothes draped over their things, like people that are just coming to the capital. They're either immigrating or they're here for the celebration, and they walk past you, and you can't see any of the guards suddenly.
Run.
I slip away.
Let's go. Jerry just starts walking away.
Just
With the crowd.
Just flow into the crowd?
Mills into the crowd.
Okay.
Just starts going.
all right, everybody give me a stealth check. Let's go on.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So this huge crowd exits the ferry that's just arriving. You're shuffled into it, and you get lost in the crowd, and you flow like a fluid through the streets. It's a very old city, very narrow openings, passageways, alleys, and streets kind of meander through the neighborhoods. So you're kind of caught. You don't really know where you're headed. You just know you're headed west, and you can hear more and more people. Like the crowd is getting louder, basically. You see so many people, in fact, that this is like way above what what a city this size could support as a population. You know, a lot of these people are visiting. You know what I mean? There's just people like peddling wares and just like sleeping on the sidewalk under an awning and stuff. Like it's madness, basically. So you guys get to a small a small plaza. Basically, it's just a big opening where some streets intersect. And there's like a little recession in some buildings that you can seek refuge in momentarily as a group. So you can all sit here and take a breath for a second. And then somebody, who's the most paranoid, do we think?
Jerry's pretty paranoid.
You think
Okay, Hieu, you're at the table. Why don't you roll a perception check for me? 14. Okay.
11.
Hieu, out of the corner of your eye, you kind of saw like a little like a quick movement, and you kind of snap your head over, and you see a child in the alley doing this.
I think Hieu kind of like looks around at the rest of the group and he just walks away.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't say anything. Actually, no, I think he says...
You just don't.
Can I do a perception check to see if I watch him?
It's not like he's hiding that he's walking away, so they could follow him if they wanted to.
I just want to do like a check to see if I can see him just walk away.
Or do I at least keep an eye on
If you
him?
see him
Yeah.
walk away,
That's kind of fucking weird.
I'm gonna
Be like,
watch him walk
You're
away,
welcome. Where
but
the fuck
I
are you
don't know.
going? We're people of interest. Where you're just walking off now? Like, what the fuck are... We gotta find the man in black. We gotta find who killed the fucking Duke of Steel set. Like,
right? So Hieu starts walking away from the group, and I would imagine
how far away is the alleyway?
Yeah, it's
you guys are in.
Can I keep an eye on him? Like, down the alleyway?
If this room is the little recession we're in, the alley is right there.
Oh,
The kid is right
The
there.
plaza that we're in is just the size of this room here?
It's just an intersection of
Just
some
an intersection.
alleys. Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
the way the buildings are. They make this opening. It's not like a plaza.
Okay.
Super easy to watch you.
I'd probably just, like, move to, like,
He's a
keep
big
an eye down the alleyway, but I'm not gonna, like, follow after him. I'm just gonna be like, where the fuck